Zack's barley bread buns and little fishes. Zachariah was named after his grandfather, but all his friends called him Zack. Zack stayed next to a lake, a deep blue lake, where he and his dad caught fish every day. In the morning, Zack helped his dad sort the fish. He placed the big fish on one heap and the small fish on the other heap. Big fish here, small fish there. Big fish here, small fish there. After he sorted the fish, Zack and his dad went to eat breakfast. Zack ate barley bread buns for breakfast. He so enjoyed eating the bread buns, as they were round and crusty and tasteful. Barley bread buns will help Zack to grow strong and tall, and then he can catch more fish. One morning, Zack saw many people walking past their house towards the lake. They all came to look for Yeshua. Zack asked his mom if he could also go to see where Yeshua is. His mom agreed and said he could surely go and pack a basket with food to eat if he gets hungry. She packed 5 barley bread buns and 2 little fishes. She gave Zack the basket to take with him on his trip to the lake. He greeted his mom and ran barefoot through the tall, soft grass and then along the lake. It was a beautiful day to take a walk and spend time alongside the lake. Above all, Zack was looking forward to seeing Yeshua. He found Yeshua on a grassy hill, sitting on a large stone where he was talking to those many people. Yeshua told such interesting stories about animals, birds, nature, and that people should care for one another. He became hungry, but he did not even think about the food in the basket, as he was enjoying listening to Yeshua talk, one story after another. Eventually, the people became hungry, and Yeshua told his disciples, they are his followers, the disciples, to look for something to eat. One of his disciples, his helper Andreas, saw that Zack had a basket with food and came up to him to ask him if he was willing to share any of his food with Yeshua. Zack gladly offered his 5 barley bread buns and 2 small fishes to Andreas to give to Yeshua. He gave his basket with the food to Andreas, who took it to Yeshua. Zack saw that Yeshua was pleased with the food. He heard Yeshua tell the many people to sit down on the grass as they are now all going to eat. Zack was wondering how all these people are going to eat from his small basket of food. There is not nearly enough for all the people. He wanted to go and tell Yeshua that there are only 5 barley bread buns and only 2 small fishes in his basket. As he came closer to Yeshua, Zack listened as he broke the bread and blessed the food in the basket. He saw Yeshua place his hand in the basket and took the bread buns and fishes out and gave them to his disciples and helpers to give to the people to eat. As he walked closer to look at the basket, Andreas gave Zack bread and fish to eat. Again and again, Yeshua placed his hand inside the basket and gave more and more food to the disciples to give to the people to eat. Then the disciples took the basket around for everyone to take food from his basket. Zack's eyes grew wide with surprise at all the food that came from his basket. More and more and more. All the people had food to eat because Yeshua blessed the food and made it more. After everyone had eaten, and had full tummies, the disciples picked up all the pieces of food that were left over. Zack started to count the baskets of leftover food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And more are coming. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 baskets of food were still left after everyone had eaten. Zack went home to tell his parents how Yeshua blessed the food and made it more than enough for everyone to eat. He was very happy that he could help Yeshua to feed all those people from his small basket of bread and fish. Now, children, we hear from this story that Yeshua cared about the people, and he wanted to help them because they sat outside all day to listen and learn from him, and because they were hungry at the end of the day. So he treated them with kindness by giving them food to eat. We can also do as Yeshua, help people who are very poor and do not have food to eat. We can also make sure our pets have food, as they depend on us to feed them. Children, have a good day and a peaceful Shabbat, as the Shabbat will be coming around every week. Yom Tov v'Shabbat Shalom.